Hey everyone, so today I have a really good treat for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up Google Tag Manager. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it the easy way. Your developers may want to do it a different way, especially if they don't like to install new plugins on WordPress because they feel it might slow the website down. So this is kind of a nice, fast, easy workaround. But anyway, let's get into it. So today we're setting up Google Tag Manager. It's just a really easy way to set up all the tags on your website, keep them all in one place. You don't need to keep uploading separate tags to your CMS system. It's just a really easy way to format everything. It's kind of become an industry standard now that if you're not using this, you're just making your life difficult. You literally put this one tag on every single page of your website or web entities, even your apps. And what you can then do is you can install tags wherever that code is. And it's just huge. The features are unbelievable. Really, the main benefits of using this is it's easy to increase your agility to get to market, put your mind at ease, deploy Google and third-party tags wherever you want, and it's a great way to kind of collaborate across your organizations as well. There's so many people may have input. Your media buying team may have tags to put on your website, your developers, tracking. There's so many things that you could be using this for, and so many people that could use it. So it gives people more of an ease of access. So let's get into how to do it. Okay, so first thing you need to do is actually go to Google Tag Manager, and you'll find that at marketingplatform.google.com/about/tag manager, and you will be able to see login and access. So again, it gives you a nice simple way of showing what the solution is, how it helped your team, all the features that it has. So if you want, read through the website and it'll tell you, there's a huge amount of resources and there's a huge amount of online training areas as well where you can find a lot of information on how to use Google Tag Manager. But anyway, we'll get into it. So I'm going to set one up for my personal website. So I haven't done one yet. My website is up and running, but I haven't actually done this. So the account name, I'm going to call it Cian Murphy website. My country is Ireland. I'm not going to share my data anonymously. So the container setup, what I'm going to be using it for. So it's actually going to be on cianmurphy.ie. Again, Irish web address. And you can use it for iOS, Android, or AMP pages as well. So you have to get a separate code for your AMP pages. But this one's just a standard one. So I'm going to go in here. You know what? I've read these terms and conditions multiple times. You probably should read it yourself just to get familiar with it. But just so you know what, in terms of data processing and everything, it's good to go over it. But again, I've gone over it hundreds of times, and I will just click yes. Now, this is the default workspace. Now, here is the real thing. Is this little bit of tag code is what goes onto your website, and you put this in between the head and this between and the opening body. That's the way Google wants you to install it, and says it's the best way to fire your tags correctly and properly. Now, I know I don't actually do this. I kind of let it load in the footer because I like my web page to load before the scripts load, but you can kind of do whatever way you want. Google just says that's best practice. So anyway, here's my Google Tag Manager. You get your overview, the different types of tags you have, the different triggers. So a trigger is, when do you want your page to tag, the variables, which is the code within the tags that you have, and you can create your events. There's hundreds of different variables and templates, but Google gives you a lot to do. Now I don't have any templates available, but anyway. Okay, we set up our account, I suppose, but now how do we get this code to fire on the website? So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go and install a new plugin. So I'm just going to go Google and see what pops up. And then this is the one by Thomas Geiger. Over 300,000 installations. This is the one I like to use. It's just so handy, especially if you're using e-commerce tracking. It does everything for you. It's like straight out the bat. So I'm going to install this one. And you can see it's quite up to date. 2 months isn't too bad. even though usually they're within 2 weeks usually. And now I'm going to activate my Google Tag Manager for WordPress. And as you see here, you'll see that this is installed and active. But now I have to set it up. So the basic thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Google Tag Manager. I'm going to get my code. So this is my code. Okay, I'm going to copy that. And then this is where they want you to enter your code. Now, not recommended by Google, but no tweak is, this is why I usually keep it in the template, because it just means I don't have to fiddle with any of the PHPs. But I don't mind it being in. It seems to track properly for me. Again, when you get more advanced and you need more of a help getting used to everything, making your website as optimal and high performance, then you can kind of start working with those. Now, I would suggest you go with a web developer if this is needed. But anyway, let's save our changes. So now my settings are changed. Now I can go to cianmurphy.ie. And in here you'll see, now you'll be able to see everything that's on the site. And if we want to see if this is working properly, I can actually download an extension called, I think it's a Google Tag Manager extension for Chrome. I really like it. It's called the Tag Assistant by Google. It's a really cool extension, and it basically gives you can watch this little video. It gives you an idea of how you can check the code is working, but I have my one up here. I'm going to enable it, and I'm going to refresh the page. I'm going to enable it on the page. Now you have to enable it on the page you want to load, and when I enable it again, it'll come back and it'll say, what's wrong? Now, this is not firing properly because I haven't done something, right? I haven't actually published my container. So I'm going to publish my container. But it's not going to show up anyway because I have no tags held within it. But that is the next stage, is I will be adding tags to my Google Tag Manager, and I'll probably start with Google Analytics to make sure everything is firing correctly. And that's basically how you set up Google Tag Manager. And you can see all the different changes, and every time you make a change you can actually install and update this area. Very, very handy. Well, that's perfect. This is just kind of the first stage. Not only that, when you go through you can see all the different versions and any edits that were made. So if you ever mess something up, you can just revert to the previous version. You can add different admins. You can import containers. If you've had previous websites and you want to have all the same tags, you just redirect it to me. You can actually import your container, user management, so you can actually go in and add new users to it. So it just really helps for team collaboration. And that's kind of it in a basic nutshell. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos if you want more information, and I will try and help you out with any questions that you have. Thank you.